Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and I'm back again with a new reading for all of you. Before starting with the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the beautiful, loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So, without wasting any of our time, let's begin with this wonderful, beautiful new reading I have for you today. So, this reading describes about a cycle coming to an end or a phase coming to an end in your connection or in regards to your spiritual soul connection for others. This is the guidance you need in order to move forward with your soul connection and move to a next level. Okay, so if you're patient enough and you're willing to learn your lessons and learn about the purpose behind your soul connection, then you can listen to this reading till the end, because these connections are just not about union or reunion. They are not limited to that narrow perspective. Okay, so what I see here happening at present is that a cycle or a phase is coming to an end where there was another person involved. That situation has come to an end, and I see that some of you are about to receive your reunion with your soul counterpart. Okay, this is only going to resonate with those individuals who did the work as suggested by divine. That's why I said those who are not there yet, they have to listen till the end to understand what sort of work they should be doing on themselves to receive this kind of outcome without any obsession or attachment to that outcome. So the first and foremost thing one needs to know here is that if you surrendered yourself in front of your creator, in front of your God, if you chose to remain true to your own self, if you continued with your spiritual practices, purpose, business, venture, profession, hobby, or anything where you used your wisdom, knowledge, and your spiritual gifts for the betterment of humanity and society, that in return is bringing wonderful rewards, abundance, and prosperity in your life, along with a reunion with your soul counterpart in a much better sense and suitable manner. Unlike experiencing the same outcomes and situations where you had to receive their back and forth behavior or inconsistent behavior. At times they took you for granted and abandoned you, came and then left. I see here that those who did the work on themselves, those who chose to move in a different direction, letting go of their soul counterpart and surrendering themselves to divine, working on themselves and remaining true to themselves, are attracting an outcome where their counterpart is coming back or is going to come back as a changed person, as a mature individual who realizes the worth of his or her soul counterpart and is on the same level, on the same page. Getting my point? That's why I said for some, those who did the work are attracting the manifestations in their life. They're about to receive a wonderful outcome in regards to their connection. For the rest of you who are not there yet, take this reading as divine guidance and do as suggested. Take the heed of this beautiful, wonderful reading and surrender yourself to your creator, remaining true to your own self and your spiritual path, and choose a new direction where you can use your spiritual gifts, abilities, talents, and your wisdom to help others and for the welfare of society and humanity at its best. That's what you need to do. Okay? That's this reading is all about. Nothing much more than that. It's not like I'm ending the reading here. I'm going to describe a lot more things now as to how it's going to come, or what it is that you can expect now in your life. Listen to me till the end to understand everything. So I see here those who are going to choose a new direction, and those who already did, they are going to reach a wonderful phase in their life where they'll be glowing and growing with abundance, prosperity, and some good amount of wealth as well. With all of this, I see that they'll be able to set a wonderful example for other people to learn from as to how to live in balance and balance all areas of your life, at the same time being true to your own self, leaving a legacy behind, and teaching what true happiness means, what it means to take a leap of faith and make it work, what it means to guide people towards their ultimate path, what it means to surrender yourself to divine and choose forgiveness and learning. Okay? This is what you're going to teach people, and this is what people are going to learn from your example if you're not directly going to teach this to anyone. Okay? I see here that it's not just reuniting with your soul counterpart, but even your other connections you have in your life are also going to receive a wonderful, peaceful resolution in their own timing, in due timing, actually. I see here that all conflict is going to get resolved. I see here that even those who are separated with their husband and wife are going to reunite, or may simply receive an opportunity to make things work and settle things at a positive note. If you do not want to continue with your husband or wife, you may simply get an opportunity or a chance to apologize or receive an apology for whatever happened or whatever wrong was done unto you. Okay? That's what I see is happening here, or is going to happen for the rest of you. Getting my point? But the thing is that you have to choose a new direction, and I already explained what it is that you need to do and how you can make it work. You have to choose a new spiritual path. Not a new, but your actual spiritual path. The one you're meant to walk on or lead other people towards. Getting my point? That's what this reading is suggesting today. I see here those who have reached that state of balance within themselves, those who are moving forward in their own life, letting go of all the negativity and toxicity behind. They are attracting these kind of situations and circumstances in their life. You are going to set such a wonderful example for so many people out there that people are going to stand in front of you with awe, admiration, and so much regard and respect you wouldn't even be able to take or handle at times. That's the kind of success I see you are attracting at present, or manifesting, for being true to yourself and choosing a spiritual path despite all the challenges and obstacles you had to experience and endure onto this path. Okay? I see that something that you never thought of that could happen is about to happen with you and in your connection as well. All because of the work you invested into spiritually onto yourself, to help yourself grow, to help yourself evolve, ascend. Everything you did to reach this level of enlightenment is going to get rewarded with love, with respect, with abundance, with prosperity, and whatnot. Along with reunion with your soul counterpart and peaceful resolution in all your difficult connections and associations that were troubling you so far. I see that happening here. Okay, today's reading is very, very deep. This is not just about karma or justice or whatever. No, it's talking about how you can bring wonderful positive changes in your life and how things can change for the better when you choose God over and above everything, when you work on setting a positive example for other people to learn from, when you forgive and when you learn from your lessons. That's how we change things. That's why the cycle or this phase is coming to an end, and you are going to see wonderful, beautiful outcomes being presented to you. And I feel like it's going to happen sooner than later. But yes, for the general collective, I see that it might take a time frame of 1 to 2 years for all of this to happen. I'm not saying that everything may happen all at once, or it's going to happen after 2 years or after a year. I'm saying that you may see or experience these changes within 2 years from now, or whenever you click this reading. Okay? Getting my point? That's what I see may happen. Above all of this, as you all know, that time is fluid and is not restrained by anything or anyone. Anything can happen at any given point of time. All you have to do is what this reading is suggesting you to do. Do as guided, do as divinely suggested, do what God is suggesting you to do, and then just let it all go. You might see wonderful changes coming and arriving in your life in divine right timing. Okay? So, what divine is suggesting you here is that do the work as suggested, and you may get surprised to see how you contributed in attracting wonderful changes and bringing healing in the most difficult of your karmic connections and situations you were struggling for a very long period of time. It's all about giving and receiving love. Okay? When you reach this state of surrender and when you detach yourself from everything, knowing that all is getting taken care by divine, you simply bring yourself in this state of feeling nothing but love and gratefulness for everything that you have. This is something which is going to turn everything around. This might feel like a miracle, but this is something you are creating as you're learning your lessons and also teaching others how to learn their lessons and set a positive example for other people to learn from. Okay? That's what I see you are going to do or are doing at present. And those who are not doing it, I already told you, take this reading as divine guidance and do as suggested. Okay? Forget about your counterpart if they're not acting right. Forget about everything who's trying to attack you, demoralize you, defame you, is acting hostile towards you, is trying to cause havoc or conflict in your life. Let it all go and surrender to divine, knowing that God is going to take care of everything. It's not your job to hate onto people. It's not your job to curse them. It's not your job to, think as if you're not worthy of attracting anything better, because you are. And the good news is that we all are sinners. We all are. There's not even a single person on this planet who has never sinned. That's why we all have got problems to deal with. That's why we all have difficult relationships and associations which trouble us. It's all our own karma. We created it. We brought it. We manifested it. That's why Divine says that choose to forgive and forget, but also make sure that you're learning your lessons so that you do not repeat the same old patterns, so that you do not have to experience the same situation or circumstance once again. So focus on learning the lessons. Forgive people who have hurt you. Do not hold on to any grudge or resentment. Let it all go and then see how everything heals for the better and comes to a conclusion of a wonderful, peaceful resolution. That's what you got to do. That's what you need to know, and that's what you should be doing. Okay? And that's how it's all going to turn around in your favor, and the cycle or this phase is going to come to an end with peaceful resolution and a wonderful, beautiful, positive outcome for the highest good of all involved. Okay, that's why I said in the beginning, I do see reunion happening here in between two soul counterparts, but that's not all. I also see reunion happening with those connections which were very, very difficult outside of your soul connection. You may receive apologies you don't even expect at this point of time because of the work you're doing at present or are going to do if you act according to the divine guidance. Getting my point? I see that you are about to attract fame for the wonderful work you either are doing at present spiritually or are going to choose to do. You are going to attract wealth. And I feel like if you invest that wealth in serving people or helping people who are in need of it, it's going to return back times tenfold in your life or towards you. So this is something that you can choose to do, or if you're doing it, then universe is bringing you with this confirmation that you're attracting and creating wonderful karma. So continue with your good work and expect positive results. Getting my point? I see that you might see some sort of action coming from your soul counterpart, or as I said, it might come from someone you do not expect at this point of time. As I see reunions happening here and things ending or coming to a conclusion positively, not negatively. It's not about unhappy endings, but about happy endings is what I see happening here or is going to happen. Okay, so to wrap this reading up, I'm simply going to say that even those wishes of yours you think are not going to come true can come true or may come true if you do as suggested and guided. And if you can surrender, then all is possible and all will become clear to you in divine right timing. So trust the divine plan, trust your creator, trust yourself, and continue with your spiritual path. That's it. Continue with your truths, values, and beliefs, and do not allow other people to throw you off of your spirituality or any other path or venture where you decide to choose your spiritual gifts, abilities, talents, or skills for the betterment of society and humanity. Getting my point? So that's all. This was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me and you received the clarity you were hoping to get. If that's what happened, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to this channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. That's all. Signing off for now, taking leave. We'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.